gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. One race left until the Championship Ford weekend in Homestead, Miami, Florida. We have one little race called the Lucas Oil 150 we need to get through to find out who's going to be the four drivers running for the 2018 NASCAR Camping World Truck Series Championship. We are at Phoenix Raceway, 150 miles, 150 laps, a 1 mile track. We have 3 stages, 40, 40, and 70. Last year this race, top 10, we had number 10 place, we had Bailey Curry. 9th, we had Austin Cindric. 8th, and the winner of stage 1 and 2, the defending champion, Christopher Bell. 7th was Todd Gilliland. 6th was Stuart Friesen. 5th was Kaz Gralla. 4th was Chase Briscoe. 3rd was Cody Coughlin. 2nd was John Hunter Nemechek. And then the winner of this race last year was Johnny Sauter. Now, in 2018, the Truck Series have raced on four races with the 1 mile tracks. With Phoenix and Dover and New Hampshire. So they've had 2 Dover races, Phoenix and a New Hampshire race. Now the best finishers of the championship contenders. Johnny Sauter, of those 4 races, he's averaged a third place finish with 3 wins. Justin Haley has averaged a 7.2 finish. In only 2 of those races, Harrison Burton has averaged a 9th place finish. Cody Coughlin 9.2, Matt Crafton 10th, Todd Gilliland 10th, Brett Moffitt in 1 race finished 12th. Noah Gragson averaged a 14.7, and Grant Enfinger has averaged 11.2. As we look at the Championship 6, we need to narrow it down to 4. Right now on the outside looking in, we have Matt Crafton. He's minus 23 from the cut line. We have Grant Enfinger, who is 18 minus from the cut line. As of right now, in the Championship 4 hopeful, plus 18, Noah Gragson. Plus 22, Brett Moffitt. Justin Haley is safe. He's already moved on. He won a race. The same way with Johnny Sauter. They have both moved on. So we have 4 drivers for 2 spots in the championship on a 1 mile track. This ought to be interesting. Now, the last race here at Phoenix, Johnny Sauter won. Justin Haley was 14th. They don't matter. They're just racing for racing. Brett Moffitt wasn't in this race last year. Noah Gragson, 15th last year. Grant Enfinger, 24th. Matt Crafton, 21st. 23 points behind is Matt Crafton. He's a 2-time Truck Series champion. He has a lot of work to do and a lot of trucks to pass in order to be able to move on. Same way with Grant Enfinger. Alright, my 3 picks to win. Before I tell you my 3 picks, we gotta watch that 4 truck and Todd Gilliland. He missed 4 races this year. He is currently 10th in points. He wouldn't have missed those races, and the only reason he missed those races is because they were on more than a mile track and he was under 18. So this kid is young, this kid is talented, a 3rd generation superstar. His dad is David Gilliland, his grandfather was Butch Gilliland, who raced in the Canyon West Series years back, and the Cup Series, same with his daddy. 3rd generation guy, talented as I'll get. He's had 2 races where the wins was snatched from him. Obviously last week when you ran out of fuel or whatever happened with the truck on the road course in, I think it was the Canadian road course where his teammate took him out. This kid's going to be a star someday. I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't here, but hey. But my 3 picks to win, Johnny Sauter, obviously he won at Phoenix last year. He does well at the mile tracks. Justin Haley, he does well at the mile tracks. He finished Yeah, he's averaged a 7.2 finish in the four races on the mile track. He actually already has a win, so he doesn't need this. And then Matt Crafton. He's the one I could see coming up, snatching a victory and moving on to the Final Four playoffs. Alright, so that's going to wrap up the Lucas Oil 150 preview for the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. Stay tuned on Rubber Sports Show for the Whelen Trusted to Perform 200 NASCAR Xfinity Series preview, and then the Can-Am 500, the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series preview. That'll wrap up the previews for this week, and then next week, obviously, the Championship 4 and everything. And then once the season is over, the Monday after the season, a season in review, and then we start the Champions Profile Series. I'm going to profile every NASCAR champion from 1949 to 2018 in the Xfinity Series, starting in 82, the Truck Series starting in 95. I'm also going to do the NASCAR Convertible Series, and then it's going to be based on all their wins throughout the NASCAR sanctioned events. So any win they had in the Modified Series, the K&N Series, the NASCAR Midwest Series, the Mulder Series they had back in the day. I'm also going to add Champions Profile for the 3 pre-NASCAR champions. You heard that correctly. What was it? National Stock Car Racing Circuit or something like that. It is the first... It was NASCAR before NASCAR was NASCAR. Bill France Sr. got together with a group of drivers in the 1946, 47, and 48 season. I am doing the champion profiles for the champions from those 3 seasons. Ironically, one of them translates into one of the current NASCAR, as we know, NASCAR today champions. The other 2 do not. One of them is a familiar name. One of them is not. So I did some research recently, and I discovered some information about those drivers. So they'll be part of the NASCAR Champions Profile Series, which begins the Tuesday after the season. And that will run on Rubber Sports Show every day up until the start of the 2018 NASCAR season. So stay tuned for the Xfinity race preview and the Cup preview. As always, thanks for watching Rubber Sports Show. And don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Rubber Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.